I'm gonna tell you a story. I'm gonna tell you about my town.
Okay, here we are. Today is October. It's a beautiful day in Boston, 70 degrees, middle of October. Can you believe it? You can see by the leaves, right? I'm gonna give you guys a tour of Boston. If you have only about a day and a half or a weekend in Boston, this is a tour you wanna go on. So let's check it out. So here we are at Fenway Park, the oldest baseball stadium in America, built in 1912. This is where the Boston Red Sox play, of course. The home of the infamous Green Monster, which is directly behind me. During game days, they'll close down the streets around, and it'll be like a party. A lot of food, a lot of drinking happening. So definitely come and check this out. This is in Fenway. So we're in the Backbay neighborhood, and why this got its name is because it used to be a bay, but they actually filled in the land in 1856 to build more luxurious homes here because there was a huge demand. Okay, now we're on Commonwealth Avenue, called the Commonwealth Mall. So this is a really cool spot because it's very nice, serene. The architecture here is amazing. It's Victorian row houses. So this part of Commonwealth Avenue was actually built to resemble a French boulevard and has statues throughout. See? Very nice. That lead you to the Boston Common. So the best way to see Boston is either on foot or by bike. So you can actually rent one of these out for just $10, and you can have unlimited 2-hour rides for 24 hours. So I always recommend it. Me and my friends always do it when they come and visit. And I think that's the best way you can see Boston, because Boston was built for people, not for cars. So it's very walkable and very bikeable. So once you get to the end of Commonwealth Avenue, you'll walk into the public gardens here, which is the first public garden or the first public park in America, which was made in 1637. So you'll hear me say a lot of things on this, that this is the first or this is the oldest, this is 16 something. That's because Boston is so old. It's like walking in an outdoor museum. It's actually really cool. So from the Commons, there's a bunch of different ways that you can go. You can go to Beacon Hill, which is really cool place, a really cool neighborhood to check out. But right now we're gonna go to the Esplanade, one of my favorite parts of Boston. Okay, so here we are on the Charles River Esplanade. It was made in 1912. It goes along the Charles River, which goes about 80 miles. So you could do it all here. You can do biking, walking, running, kayaking. That's like $25 for 3 hours. Really good deal. So here we are at Paul Revere Landing Park. Behind me is the beautiful bridge. It was completed in 2003. So as I said earlier, all we did was ride our bike all the way up the Charles River Esplanade, and then from here we are able to walk or bike to the north end. The north end is actually the oldest neighborhood in Boston. It's lively, there's people always walking around. You got these tiny streets, these very old apartments, but it's got such a cool feel to it, and everyone's outside eating, drinking some espresso. It's just got a good vibe, a whole different vibe from the rest of Boston. It's one of my favorite neighborhoods to come and visit. You probably already know about the cannoli battle between Modern Pastry and Mike's Pastry, but don't sleep on Bova's. Bova's got good cannolis too. And that concludes my itinerary for your quick trip to Boston. Hopefully you enjoyed that, and if you did, please like and subscribe to my channel. Obviously, I did not go through everything there is to see. For example, you can follow the Freedom Trail, go to Bunker Hill, check out the other neighborhoods like Seaport, visit Sam Adams' gravesite. Boston just has so much to offer, and I would recommend at least a full weekend when visiting. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.